Platoon, 1986, is one of the most powerful war films ever made, bringing the harsh realities of the Vietnam War to the big screen. Directed by Oliver Stone and featuring an all-star cast, the movie won multiple Academy Awards and became a defining piece of cinema. But what happened to the actors who brought this gripping story to life? Let's take a look at where the Platoon cast is today. Sergeant O'Neill was played by John C. McGinley, who was 27 when he took on the role of the nervous, opportunistic soldier whose main goal was survival.
Get back in your foxhole.
Bob, I got a bad feeling on this one, all right? I got a bad feeling.
His performance added a touch of dark humor to the brutal setting, making O'Neill a memorable presence despite not being a central figure in the film's power struggle. His ability to balance comedy and tension foreshadowed the versatility that would define his career. Whereas some of his Platoon co-stars became defined by personal scandals, McGinley built a steady and respected career in Hollywood. He found massive success in television, most notably as the sarcastic Dr. Cox in Scrubs, a role that earned him a cult following. Though he has mostly avoided controversy, he has spoken openly about the challenges of raising a son with Down syndrome, becoming an advocate for special needs awareness. His commitment to this cause has been one of the most personal and meaningful aspects of his life outside of acting. Now 64, McGinley continues acting in film and television while remaining an outspoken advocate for children with disabilities. Sergeant Elias Grodin was played by Willem Dafoe, who was 31 when he took on the role of the compassionate and morally upright leader.
I'll haul it for you. But next time you check with me first, all right?
His performance, which contrasted sharply with the brutal and cynical leadership of Barnes, made Elias one of the most tragic and memorable figures in war cinema. His death scene, arms raised in desperation, became an iconic moment in film history, cementing Dafoe's reputation as a powerful actor. Unlike many of his Platoon co-stars who faced career setbacks, Dafoe built an extraordinary and eclectic filmography. Known for his intense, sometimes unsettling screen presence, he took on roles ranging from villains to deeply complex anti-heroes. He has starred in everything from big-budget franchises to experimental indie film, proving his willingness to take risks. Off-screen, Dafoe has often been surrounded by rumors due to his unconventional lifestyle, deep ties to avant-garde theater, and fearless approach to controversial roles. His full-frontal nudity in an art house film even led to a bizarre claim that his anatomy had to be digitally altered because it was too distracting. Now 68, Dafoe continues to challenge himself with daring roles, solidifying his place as one of Hollywood's most fearless actors. Bunny was played by Kevin Dillon, who was 21 when he took on the role of the sadistic and remorseless soldier.
Some of the things we've done, man, I don't feel like we've done something wrong. You get this bad feeling.
His performance was chilling, portraying a young man so consumed by the horrors of war that he embraced violence without hesitation. Bunny's disturbing attitude and reckless brutality made him one of the film's most unsettling characters, standing out even in a movie filled with moral ambiguity. Whereas some of his Platoon co-stars moved on to dramatic film careers, Dillon became best known for his comedic and television work. He found fame playing Johnny Drama Chase in Entourage, a role that mirrored aspects of his own career struggles and won him critical acclaim. However, behind the scenes, his life had its share of turmoil, including a messy divorce that made headlines and financial issues that reportedly left him struggling despite his success. Now 58, Dillon continues acting, often leaning into his entourage persona while working on new projects. Private Gator Lerner was played by Johnny Depp, who was 23 when he took on the small but notable role of the quiet and observant soldier.
Done some time. The Sage Part Indian, he worked the oil wells over in Oklahoma. Made some bread, washed up in LA, I think it was.
While his screen time was limited, his performance hinted at the charisma and intensity that would later define his career. The role marked one of his early forays into Hollywood before he skyrocketed to superstardom. Whereas many of his Platoon co-stars built traditional acting careers, Depp became one of Hollywood's most unpredictable and controversial figures. Rising to fame through 21 Jump Street before dominating cinema with Pirates of the Caribbean, he cultivated a reputation for playing eccentric, larger-than-life characters. However, his personal life often overshadowed his work. His highly publicized legal battles with ex-wife Amber Heard, allegations of substance abuse, and financial struggles turned him into a divisive figure. His lawsuit against a major newspaper and subsequent court cases became global news, revealing shocking details about his private life. Now 60, Depp continues acting, but has shifted focus toward music and painting, embracing a more reclusive lifestyle after years of intense media scrutiny. Ra was played by Francesco Quinn, who was 24 when he took on the role of the philosophical yet battle-hardened soldier.
Squad, sir. I know we're still referring to this platoon in terms of squad.
His performance brought a quiet intensity to the film, portraying a man who had fully embraced the chaotic and unpredictable nature of war. As one of the more spiritual and enigmatic figures in the platoon, Ra stood apart from both the brutality of Barnes and the morality of Elias, making him a compelling presence. While some of his platoon co-stars remained in the Hollywood spotlight, Quinn took a different path, working steadily in television and voice acting, but never achieving mainstream stardom. The son of legendary actor Anthony Quinn, he lived under the shadow of his father's fame, which sometimes overshadowed his own accomplishments. His personal life was marked by struggles with identity and expectations, and in a shocking turn, he passed away suddenly from a heart attack while jogging. Quinn died at 48, leaving behind a career that, while less recognized, was filled with depth and dedication to the craft. To honor Francesco Quinn's memory, take a moment to comment your favorite Raw moment from Platoon. Big Harold was played by Forrest Whitaker, who was 25 when he took on the role of the kind-hearted yet battle-worn soldier. His performance brought a sense of humanity to the brutal environment, portraying a man trying to hold on to his decency amidst the chaos of war. Though not the most prominent role in the film, his presence left a lasting impact, foreshadowing his ability to bring emotional depth to any character. While some of his platoon co-stars struggled with the pressures of fame, Whitaker built one of Hollywood's most respected careers. He became known for his powerful performances, winning an Academy Award for The Last King of Scotland. However, his personal life has not been without challenges. His dramatic weight fluctuations for roles have taken a toll on his health, and he has been outspoken about the racism he faced in Hollywood. At one point, a shocking moment occurred when he was falsely accused of shoplifting and publicly searched at a New York deli, sparking discussions about racial profiling. Now 62, Whitaker remains an influential actor and humanitarian, using his platform to advocate for social change while continuing to take on diverse roles. Before we take a look at the journey of Platoon's leading character, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Chris Taylor, portrayed by Charlie Sheen, was played by the actor born on September 3rd, 1965 in New York City, New York.
You homosexual, Taylor? What the fuck is your problem, Taylor? It's the fucking thing.
She's a fucking human being, man! Fuck you!
Sheen was 21 years old when he took on the role of the young soldier thrown into the horrors of war, portraying a raw and emotional transformation from innocence to disillusionment. His performance helped establish him as a leading man in Hollywood, following in the footsteps of his father, Martin Sheen. Much like his Platoon co-stars who pursued lasting careers in Hollywood, Sheen built an impressive filmography. However, his personal life quickly became as infamous as his acting. Despite once being the highest-paid TV actor, his public breakdown, erratic behavior, and infamous rants about tiger blood and winning led to his firing from 2.5 Men. In 2015, he made headlines by revealing his HIV-positive status, shocking both fans and the industry. Now 58 years old, Sheen has taken steps toward recovery and continues to appear occasionally in film and television. King was played by Keith David, who was 30 when he took on the role of the wise and seasoned soldier who serves as a mentor to the younger troops.
Collect up your shit. Your orders just come through.
Look, man, don't fuck with me.
Oh, what do you need? A written invitation, for Christ's sake?
Cocksucker, oh wow! The life has made a mistake!
His character provided a much-needed voice of reason amidst the chaos, and his commanding presence left a strong impression despite his limited screen time. His deep voice and natural charisma made him stand out, setting the stage for a long and respected career. Unlike certain Platoon co-stars who became infamous for off-screen scandals, David maintained a steady and highly respected career in Hollywood. His unmistakable voice made him a go-to talent for narration, animation, and video games. While he largely avoided controversy, his candid discussions about racial barriers in Hollywood have been eye-opening. He once revealed how he was often typecast and overlooked for leading roles due to industry biases, despite his immense talent. His honesty about these struggles has made him an advocate for diversity in entertainment. Now 67, David continues to thrive as an actor, frequently lending his powerful voice to major projects while still appearing in film and television. Staff Sergeant Bob Barnes, portrayed by Tom Berenger, was played by the actor born on May 31st, 1949, in Chicago, Illinois.
I am reality.
Berenger was 37 years old when he took on the role of the ruthless and battle-hardened sergeant, a character whose violent and morally corrupt leadership left a lasting impression. His intense performance, highlighted by his cold, calculated demeanor and scarred face, made Barnes one of the most terrifying figures in war cinema and earned Berenger an Academy Award nomination. In contrast to some of his Platoon co-stars who struggled to stay relevant in Hollywood, Berenger maintained a long career but never quite reclaimed his early critical success. While he starred in popular films and franchises, his personal personal life drew attention as well. He went through multiple divorces, including a high-profile split from his fourth wife, and faced financial struggles. Reports surfaced about unpaid taxes and legal issues, making headlines in later years. Now 74 years old, Berenger continues acting in smaller projects, balancing Hollywood with a quieter personal life. Platoon left a lasting impact on cinema and changed the careers of its talented cast. Some went on to become Hollywood legends, while others stepped away from the spotlight or, sadly, are no longer with us. But their performances continue to remind us of the film's powerful message and enduring legacy. Which Platoon star's journey surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on your favorite movie casts. Until next time.